He's got the whole world in his hand.
So I've been sitting here for a while thinking, what do I do? I feel like I've been punched in the gut. I know a lot of you feel exactly the same, and I thought, I need to make a video. This is what C Wrestling does, makes Bray Wyatt videos, and tonight feels like a night to make one, to remember Bray Wyatt. If you haven't heard the news, Triple H tweeting out earlier on today that he received a call from Mike Rotunda, Bray Wyatt's father, telling him that Bray Wyatt had passed away. Bray Wyatt passed away unexpectedly earlier on today. Bray Wyatt was 36 years of age. He was a brother, he was a fiance, a son, he was a father, and my thoughts go out to his entire family, all his friends, all his loved ones, because as a fan, I know how I feel. I have no idea how they're feeling. That's absolutely horrific, and I feel so bad for them. I thought I'd start this by sharing with you my Bray Wyatt collection. Obviously, there's Alexa Bliss shelf too, and this is one of the coolest things I think I've ever got in my life. It's in my spare room. It's really fun to go and look at, and this is definitely my favourite thing that I own. Without any doubt, this is the favourite item I own. I got this signed in Liverpool, England, April 2022. I asked Bray to write whatever he wanted. He knew I was C Wrestling, so he wrote to C, "Thank you for seeing what most cannot." Signed, Bray Wyatt. That meant the world to me because, as I'm sure many of you know on this channel over the years, we've made a lot of Bray Wyatt theory videos. Now, you're probably going to see these clouds a lot, and literally the reason is, if you're an old school C Wrestling fan, you'll remember a while ago, probably between 2019, 2021 kind of era, we used this background a lot to make like thumbnails for the videos themselves, so I wanted to use them again.
Yowie wowie!
The very first time I ever spoke to Wyndham in private was me asking him to do a Halloween video back in 2020, and he was more than happy to do it. We spoke about it for a while. There was different reasons why it didn't end up happening. It's something that was literally spoken about not too long ago to do again, but the fact that he loved my content, the fact that he would always send little messages and nice little things to encourage more was always very nice of him. He was genuinely a very humble man when you talk to him, and that's something I don't think I'll ever forget. From a pure wrestling fan point of view, I am so happy that Bray Wyatt got to return to WWE. I mean, this dude wrestled there for so many years. He got let go. We still don't know the full ins and outs of that. We probably never will, and maybe we probably shouldn't. But the return, to see the pure joy on his face when he come back out during that SmackDown promo, just absolutely amazing that he got to experience that. And I'm really pleased that he got to experience that from a fan point of view. And I don't think we can downplay what Bray actually did. The power of what Bray did was genius. Not before him had been any superstar that had ever made their entire career so important. Back in 2019, he went away, he reinvented himself and came back to WWE as the Fiend. And this character was so cool, but it had a backstory. There was Easter eggs for the Fiend laid out across Bray Wyatt's entire career, and fans went through old promos, old matches, old vignettes, and found little Easter eggs that tied into 2019, 2020 Bray Wyatt. And we hadn't ever seen that before. We've never seen someone's career basically be one entire story that it's okay if you missed a bit because you wasn't watching, but when you got hooked, you had to go back and keep looking. You had to go back. You had to theorize about what's next because there was always Easter eggs to do that. And honestly, I hope that one day a wrestler does the exact same thing. Not as the Fiend or anything like that, but, you know, plants seeds, builds up to something over years and years and years, and then gives their loyal fans something big. And then when that big thing happens, the people that remember the little things get rewarded for paying attention and being invested. And really, that's the legacy Bray Wyatt leaves in the wrestling world. And that's also the fun. You can still have it today. You can have it next week and next month with Bray being gone. You can go back and watch his old promos. You can go back and watch the old Firefly Funhouse. 1, to remember him. But 2, to see the story playing out before your eyes. And maybe, just maybe, you'll find something that no one else has ever found before. Like pretty much any time in a situation like this, you can understand the wrestling world is outpouring their love, outpouring their support, and their shock at the passing of Bray Wyatt. And I wanted to share some of those with you guys because I know some of you don't have access to social media, and maybe you want to see what some of the wrestlers have to say.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the little bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Bray Wyatt, for everything.
This is a friendship that'll never